and he's like seething. I guess he's been watching a lot of TV and he didn't like that. And so he decided to go after Brian Entin, the Brian Entin. Yeah, the guy that you and I and everybody else in America absolutely loves. Like he's our generation's Cronkite. And if you lose Cronkite, Sheriff Nanos, anyway, here's how that all went down. Take a look.
You're fair in your questions today.
Okay.
I thought that the post on last night that I received of what you guys displayed on your screen of faults from this department, not one, not two, not some, every single one of those can be disputed, that they're completely without any factual basis to them. And that inaccuracy, I would think your team, your producers and network would want to resolve.
Okay, I don't think that's going to go over well. I just don't think attacking Brian Entin is going to win you any any candy boxes. It starts this way. Delayed FBI assistance. That's a bit questionable because the FBI said it, but the sheriff said it didn't happen. Crime scene released quickly. Well, the sheriff copped to that. Missed the roof camera. They did. It had to be taken off days later. Delayed thermal imaging plane. No grid search done. Unaware of the Guthrie family videos. Well, we know that because it was apparently the sheriff's wife who had to tell him that the Guthries had recorded a video to the alleged kidnappers who were, demanding ransom. Blocked the FBI from evidence. That's a bit questionable because it's not that they were blocked. The sheriff just sent the evidence to the lab they always sent it to in Florida, and the FBI arrived the next day. So it's not necessarily... Maybe that's not so accurate. And then no clear investigation lead. A lot of the people on the ground said they weren't sure who was leading the investigation, the feds or the sheriff. Those were the guys reporting to Brian Entin that. Backtracking statements. Jesus, are you kidding me? Backtracking statements every day. There are statements that are unclear and backtracked. And then wrongly detaining a man. Not sure if he was wrongly detained. Certainly a man was detained, and it looks like he might not have anything to do with it. That's that Carlos fellow from Rio Rico.
I have to keep calling out the sheriff. Man, it's such a little like crybaby fit that he's throwing about these things that are facts. They are facts. You cannot refute and dispute every single one of them. Maybe a few of them, but not every single one of them. But it's the Rio Rico and Carlos situation. Carlos just did an interview with ABC Arizona just a little bit ago, and he's sitting there with a lawyer or an attorney of some sort, it looks like. And there's a few things that just kind of popped off for me when I saw that. And I'm not going to have enough time to talk about it in this video. I'm going to do another one on that specifically in just a moment. But again, I had to call him out in this. But check out the next video.